Action.
Welcome back, everybody, to the All Fresh Chat.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
This is the new set, the office, the All Fresh office. Step into my office because you're fired. But yeah, we retired the green screen. It was cool having it. It was a cool experience. You know, season one was pretty dope having the visual, but we kind of like stepped back from the green screen because this is more of audio. I mean, podcasts are audio and shit. So at least that's what my idea was. What
It was a good learning experience.
Yeah, it was.
Season 1 was dope.
It was a little
All the fuck ups and
trials and errors, man.
yeah,
That's what season one is. Season one is trial and errors.
it was a great learning experience.
It was fun. It's gonna be fun. It's
Fun,
gonna be
too.
even more fun. Some would say funner, if that's a word.
If it was a word, it'd be funner.
Funnerist.
The funnerest.
Let's just start hashtag funner. Season
More
two.
funner.
Season two, funner.
Season 2 would be more funner.
But yeah, dude, fucking. What did you work on this whole time off, man? We had we said we're gonna take 2 weeks off, but then we ended up taking I think a month off.
I just was working on the project, the oldies beat tape. It was very fun. It's finished. It's completely finished. I listened to it in my dad's truck,
Mhm.
and it sounded different in 3 different cars, dude. It was annoying me.
Oh yeah.
But I listened to it in my dad's truck, and it sounded fucking sweet. And I was like, okay, it's officially done. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna touch it anymore. I'm gonna leave it alone. And it's fucking finished, dude. I'm happy with it. It's fucking 11 beats. It's like I said in the last podcast, it was my version, not so much my version, but I kind of have it in a relationship process. So it starts off, you meet someone, it's very nice, the beginning relationship. Then you have your your fights, quote unquote fights,
Yeah.
and then the breakup, and then a new love comes, and then like cycles over. So it's like almost like you can repeat it if you really wanted to, but it's just more so not to rap on, just to listen to it, just to clean,
Yeah.
clean your house, bump that shit, wash your car, fucking vibe out. Maybe even think too, like
Yeah.
ponder shit,
Yeah, I remember you played it for us at the homie E's house, and he put it on his Twitch stream, and somebody had like, "Hey man, those beats for sale," and you're like, "Nope."
Nope. There are some dope beats though. Like there is one in there that's this straight up like you could freestyle to that beat.
Yeah, yeah, they all were dope. I mean, you let me listen to the the advanced copy. Shout out to you because like not a lot of people let me hear the advanced copies, even though I asked for it, even though I made the beat or something. Get that advanced, bro. Come on.
And that's another thing I want to say too. This whole this whole project was like a very zoned out, and I just ignored everything, and I just try to get that fucking project going.
Yeah.
And one day I still had 3 more beats that I had to go over and check out,
Yeah.
change up some shit or fix it. And it was on a Monday, and I was on my way to work, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a great day today, and I'm going to finish those beats when I get off work.
Hmm.
And then, in my head, I was like talking to myself and just manifesting that good shit.
Yeah.
And when I get to work, fucking, I get put in decon, and which I have no issue, but I just knew it was gonna be ready for a fucking busy fucking day.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a fucking busy day, and I got fucking beat. And pretty much our decon area is just that you're gonna be doing a lot of physical labor for most of your shift.
Yep.
So I was there, and I was like, "Fuck, dude. Well, it is what it is,
Yeah.
And after work, I was tired, but I still fucking did what I had to do. And I also released another little beat on IG, just like a quick little lo-fi beat, just to show you what I'm gonna be doing next, my next project. But what I wanted to say was that when you really want something in this realm, in this world, the universe is gonna fucking test you. It's gonna test you how bad do you want it? How bad do you want this shit?
Yep.
So I looked at that moment, Monday morning when that shit happened to me as a fucking test. The universe was like, okay, then let's see how bad you want to do this shit. If you really want this shit, if you're really about this shit, I'm gonna give you a fucking busy ass day,
Yeah.
and then we'll see how bad you want to do this after work. So I fucking was tired. I still did it. I lost some sleep, and I still released, another little beat, and I fucking did it. Like I
Yeah. Sure.
fucking showed the universe, hey, look at this is what I'm about. So
Yeah. Definitely.
let's
Definitely.
keep it going.
That just that whole aspect of like, how bad do you want it? That's like you told me in the past. Like, there's 24 hours in the day. How much of those hours are you putting into what you're passionate about?
Mm-hmm.
And that should be every time you're not at work, every time you're not asleep should be to that passion. And that's very, very true.
Yeah, and you can make it happen, man. Like you can get your hours of sleep. If you work a 8 or 12 hour shift, whatever, but you still have that gap to
Yeah.
do some shit.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
just a matter of utilizing your time, man. Like
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I told
no
one of
excuses.
the one of the homies was that if you're not at work, if you're not freaking sleeping, if you're not hanging out with your family, like don't sit down and be on your phone. Work on your shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, go do all that. Do what you need to do first. Whether you got like 2 hours, to do something.
Yeah, dude.
Make sure you use every freaking single
Use
second.
use your fucking time wisely,
Second.
man. Like if you know what you want to do, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like everyone gets tired from the job, but think use that as motivation to keep working on your passion. And a
Yep.
homie a while back, I was talking to him IG, and he was telling me like, "Oh, dude, like I want to make beats, I want to do this, I just don't have time." And then I'm not hating on him. I just understand where he's coming from. He says,
Right.
I take care of my kids 24/7." He
Hmm.
lost his job when the COVID hit.
Yeah.
So he was out of work, but his wife was working, so he has little babies, so
Hmm.
it's a 24-hour job. I
Right.
understand that. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't know how you do it." And I was like, "Dude, it's time management." And that's when I explained to him like, don't be on your fucking phone, like
Yeah.
use that time. And I told him based on my experience. There
Hmm.
was a time I was caught up in getting my scroll on, and like I said in a while in the last podcast, fucking hours would go by. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, that's so much time wasted just fucking getting your scroll on, man. And
It is.
I try to tell him, I was like, just manage time management, manage your time. And if you have to, like he goes, but I have my kids and this and that. And I was like, dude, I hate to say this, but you're gonna lose a fucking hour of sleep if you have to.
Yeah.
If it takes you a whole week to do a project and then you have to lose an hour of sleep, do it. Like, how
Yeah.
bad do you want to do this? And
That's
it
7 hours
just
right there of like your passion.
yeah, it just like whatever you can do a lot in an hour, but I just try to like open his mind. Like, dude, you can if there's a will, there's a way, dude. Like,
Yeah.
there's always a fucking way.
I mean, look at my situation. Like I'm always spending time with my wife, spending time, at home. And one thing that she doesn't need me to like go to bed at the same time as she does, but
But they
she
want you to.
yeah, she wants me to, but it I want to make her happy, so I go to bed, the same time she goes to bed. And over the years, I was like, man, I need to think of something like where I can make beats while I'm in bed. And so that's when I switched to, making beats on my phone. And ever since then, I've been making that's how I make my beats is on my phone. But yeah, like she would go to bed like at 10 or 11 and shit. But I'd go to bed like at freaking 12 or 1 because I'll be up on my phone making beats. I make like 2 beats on my phone. The next day, when
You
I
be
get,
showing me at work.
yeah, I show you
Hey,
at
check this
work, and
out.
then as soon as I turn my laptop on to like export all my shit to there, freaking I structure it, mix and master it, and then it's right there. It's done.
Hmm.
I mean, sometimes you gotta find ways to like just to keep going at your passion, even if it is like people make fun of me today, like they're like, oh, you make beats on your phone, like fucking you need a fucking keyboard, you need a fucking screen, you need to like no, man, shut up. fucking, I'm doing the best I can, and my shit's coming out dope, doper than some of these people that are talking shit.
There's always gonna be those ones that are trying to slow to fucking bring you down, you know?
Yeah,
That's all it is,
that's
you
because they
know?
put a limit on themselves, and
Mhm.
yeah, me, I see no limit.
There's yeah, that's awesome, dude. And it's funny that you say that because I did notice, like, there was a time where you weren't really doing a lot,
Hmm.
you know? And then you went from that to fucking just boom, boom, boom. You got busy as fuck, dude. And I was like, fuck yeah, like, this fool's back in this shit. Like, he's showing it. Like,
Yeah.
I may not have seen you doing much, but right when you got to that point, you just started showing shit, dropping projects and
Hmm.
beats and little side projects. I was like, fuck yeah, like I don't know what happened, but bass fucking got that spark or something, that fire. It came back.
Yeah, it's they come in little spurts, man. It's funny because I was thinking about that the other day. Right now I'm on a break. I am I just got done with the Dope album. And that's actually the project I was working on since we've been on a little hiatus, or after season one. I want to say I was working on the Dope album. I was finalizing it, finishing it. I mean, I did a lot of work on that album. Like, dude, that's why I always say, like, if I was a rapper, I'd be over for fucking other rappers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stand by that saying, because yeah, I was doing a lot of work. I did the most of the beats on there. I did the mix and mastering on some of the tracks. The other half the tracks I did mix and mastering. The other half I sent it out and got mixed and mastered. And then I did the artwork. Basically learned how to draw characters, and that's the
That shit was
artwork.
dope, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, like
And then I made it into an NFT. I mean, I learned how to do an NFT right then and there, and I freaking did that. Did the artwork, and then I was thinking about doing a video, but I'm like, I'm kind of burnt out from it, man. I just wanted to be out, and we released a single, IO even it's called, by if you look it up on anything, Spotify, Apple Music.
best thing is I found it easy when I just put DJ BA5E
Yeah.
and then your whole catalog popped up and I found it
Hmm.
was like the third or fourth song down, I'll even.
Yeah. It's it's a good song. It's actually a beat I made back in 2014,
Damn.
and Philly and Buck love that track so much that they wanted to keep that shit. So, of course I'm gonna let them have their saying in it. And yeah, it's a good beat. It's a good song. It's really dope.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing a video to it. Just gotta get together with them because our schedules are opposite of each other. But as I was saying, yeah, dude, it's I my work ethic comes in spurts. Like one day, I mean, 1 month, I'm just freaking just going, going, going. I'm getting a shitload of work done. And the next like 2, 3 weeks, I'm just like, I'm just gonna chill because that was a
Take a
lot.
break.
Yeah, that was a lot on my mind. Every night I work on something new before I go to bed and shit. And yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, that's nice,
Imagine,
dude.
imagine if there was two of me. That's what I always said.
That'd be a crew right there.
Yeah,
The bass and the bassers,
huh? The bass twins.
bass brothers.
But yeah, dude, the freaking your album or your beat tape's almost out. Our album's almost out. We released Journey. Journey was fucking dope.
Oh yeah.
I made that an NFT too.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's a little 8-bit little video game I made on, fucking, believe it or not, iMovie. And yeah, that shit was crazy. Learning how to do all that shit.
Yeah, I was amazed, dude. Like you're very fucking very skilled, dude.
Yeah,
You're fucking doing shit and I'm amazed, dude, at the shit you do. Besides fucking music, man.
yeah. That's jack of all trades.
Yes, sir. That project is dope, by the way. The dope album is dope.
The Dope Volume 2.
Yeah,
Volume
it's
1's already out, it's streaming everywhere if you guys want to check it out. It's pretty dope too.
yeah, I was listening to it and it's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
It's very solid. A lot of the tracks, it just all meshes together when you took out all the excess tracks. Because
Yeah.
when you first told me to hear it, you're like, "Hey, see what songs you think you should go out." And when I heard it, I was like, "Dude, you could do like 3 different albums with all the songs I got here." It's
Yeah,
like
dude.
somehow the ones you kept on there are fucking it all meshes together.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna upload it the same day this podcast comes up, so it should be uploaded, and I'm gonna have a release date for it. So Everybody keep a lookout for that. I'll send out the pre-saves. And you know what? Since we're talking about it, if whoever pre-saves it and tags me, officially Buck, and Philly Mills, if we tag all three of us on your pre-save, I will give you a physical copy of the album for free. And this physical copy is gonna be, it's not gonna be like any other
Excuse
physical
me.
copy you've ever gotten. You're excused.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It's gonna be like, it's gonna not gonna be like any kind of physical copy you've ever received in the past. This is gonna be an actual like USB. It's gonna have a copy of the Dope Album Volume 2. It's gonna have a copy of the Dope Album Volume 1. It's gonna have a copy of the Dope album that we released in 2016, and is gonna have 3 new singles from our solo projects.
Yeah,
So
it's a big ass fucking giveaway,
it's a
dude.
big
That's
catalog.
dope, dude.
Oh, and all the beats for all those projects too are gonna be on that shit. So, like I said, pre-save it, screenshot the pre-save, tag me, DJBA5E, officially Buck, Ruga, and Philly Mills. Tag all three of us, and then I'll give the first 5 people to tag us free copies of the album.
Nice. I'm sure you'll put all the names and the link in the bio,
Yeah. Oh, and I'm tagging
or we can find them.
I'm tagging everybody that helped me with the album too. You know, shout out to everybody that helped out. The original people that made the beats for some of the album or for some of the songs too. They got some credits too. You got credit too on like 2 of the beats.
2?
Yeah.
I thought I only did 1.
No, you did 2. Technically, you did 3.
What would I leave? Fuck, dude.
But
I'm curious now.
yeah, dude, this album's fucking crazy. It's the beat wise, I was going different places with it.
Yeah, like
But
I
it all
said, dude,
meshes
it's
together.
super fucking solid, dude. Like, there's some tracks I was like, damn, dude, like that shit's flawless as fuck, dude.
Probably the beat that's not mine.
Oh, it was my beat actually.
Oh
I'm just
shit.
kidding.
So yes, we're both working. Both of us are working. We don't always work together, but we're working. Believe it or not, we're working on our own shit. We're working on other shit. We have a track coming out with the homie MCKG.
Oh, that's right.
That one's coming. That one's fucking dope. That one's on some fucking hardcore fucking hip hop shit.
Yeah, he's coming with it. I'll tell you that. He's
Yeah.
coming with it.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers better watch out.
Yeah. Watch your neck. Protect your neck.
Protect your motherfucking neck.
He's coming for the throne, motherfuckers.
Yeah, for sure. Fucking the homie Awaker. I got some beats with him too, and he's working on some shit of ours, which is dope. But shout out to both of them. Shout out to the homie Quest for Sound.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Quest for Sound for the gear.
Yes.
Y'all can see that.
And Scratch Renshu.
Yeah, and the homie Scratch Red Shoe. Much love, man. We thank you guys for the fucking gear. It's fucking fresh as fuck. This is actually my new favorite tee, dude. It just feels good, and I'm killing it right now. Like, I feel good.
You're killing the game, bro.
Yeah, I feel like $1,000,000, bro.
It's funny. I was wearing that shirt yesterday too.
Oh, right on.
That same one you have on. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I know, because you got it. I gave it to you. But
No.
since we're talking about our projects,
Mhm.
I kind of want to say too, like, for everyone that creates or whatever it is you do, like, you don't have to be a fucking producer or just a music head. You could be a fucking hairstylist or a fucking cook, whatever it is you do. Don't half-ass it. Always give it 120%. Like,
Yep.
don't half-ass your shit. I think for me, like, I will always, like, when I used to half-ass shit and just put it out because I'm lazy. If fucking when it's out, I just don't, like, I was like, oh fuck, dude, like, I could have done it better, or I could have changed this.
Yeah.
And now I just try to do my best, because I don't want to have that, oh fuck, I should have did it better, or have that moment when someone calls you out, like, even if
Yeah.
you're a rhymer and you're like, oh dude, like, your first verse was fucking solid, but your second one, like, I think you could have done it better. And if you know that, I was like, that sucks, because
Yeah, it's kind of.
people pick up on your fucking, when you get lazy,
Yep.
So always just give it 120%. Make sure you're happy with it. You're fully happy with it. Then put it out.
Yeah, and also, if they're, like you said, give it 110%. But if there's something you just don't know how to do, hit somebody up. Somebody willing to help you. Hit up the Discord. We still got the Discord. But if you join it, you need any help, any feedback or anything, well, of course we got you. But yeah, this always ask for help, man, because you can't do this by yourself. Believe me.
Nah, you can't.
I
You
fucking
really can't.
I
Like,
believe that just asking for help is probably even better because that's more credit on your shit.
yeah,
Say I ask so and so for help, and then he starts promoting the shit, and it's like, oh yeah, I helped out on this album, so y'all should check it out. His fan base will start like, oh, okay, let me check out the shit he did.
yeah, for sure.
So it's just a way to grow. It's actually
And it saves you time too.
saves you time.
I was at like that a while back. I was like, I'm just gonna be a one man army and try to just do everything myself, and it's tough, man. Like you really need some people on your team.
Yeah,
Like
you need a
you
team.
need a team.
Join the Discord with a team. Yeah, we're basically a label, bro. To tell you the truth, you and me, the way we run shit, we're kind of a label,
Yeah, we can.
like a record label.
We can fucking do our best to fucking help and keep everyone on track and shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day too. Was that you and me do so much? I mean, when the homie MCKG came through to record that track, he was amazed on how like you and me were like working together, how to do some music and how we push it together.
Yeah,
He was like, "Damn, you guys are like a fucking good team." Like, yeah, so we've been doing this shit for years. We know what to do, man. Come on.
chemistry's right. The work, we both we know what's up. Like
Yeah,
we just know what's up. Like and
yeah,
it's I don't know. We said it a while back. We just had good chemistry. Our work ethic is fucking flawless. Like we get busy, man. Like
yeah,
we are. This is our passion, but we treat it like a job as well.
yeah. And like a job, we remember we used to always show up early to the shows and shit.
Hmm.
That's a good story, man.
All the time. Like
Every
there was never a fucking time.
even the times where we decided, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna show up late because everybody's always late. We were still earlier than everybody else, and I fucking hated it because I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what's up with everybody else? Like, how come we have to be there freaking an hour early and everybody has got to be there freaking 30 minutes late? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I used to hate that shit, but yeah,
Yeah, we
I
still
guess
do
we're
it, and we
we're
still do it to this day, man.
yeah,
Like
we're still paying dues in our minds.
I think I like to say where we try to keep it very professional as well. Like
Yeah.
keep it professional. Do what you got to do.
Remember that time we got hit up to do an article for I think Stevie Weekly?
Fuck that shit,
Dude,
man.
man,
I'm not saying fuck them, but fuck
that whole situation.
that situation. Like
We showed up not only like 30 minutes early, but the person that was supposed to do our whole like little article or piece, whatever, ended up just not even showing up,
never
not
showed
even
up.
texting us, calling us, nothing like that about what's going on. They text us the 2 days later.
We said,
Sorry, I had to. I'm like, are you serious? Like
mm-hmm.
you set this appointment up. Come on.
And that I remember you said they wanted to reschedule. I was like, I
Yeah,
ain't
nope.
not fuck that, dude. I don't even care to be on that fucking shit after that.
Yeah.
You made your whole company look bad or whatever it is.
Hmm.
I was like, I don't. When people like treat me like I ain't shit, like
Yeah.
that, and I would say, fuck you. Like
Hmm.
I take pride in what I do, and if you treat me like I ain't shit, I'm getting pissed off. Sorry.
That's why. Take a walk, man. Take a walk. Come back.
All right, I'm good. Yeah, I take pride in my work, man.
And we both do, man. That's why, like, I'm always posting those memes of like, rappers get all the credit, but producers don't get shit. That's like, it's true. It's like that with DJs and turntablists, and it's like that with artists too. Like, not like rap artists, but like artists that like create artwork and shit. They don't get a
Hmm.
lot of credit, especially from the general population.
Yeah, they don't, man.
But we're here to shout you guys out. We're here for you guys.
As long as everyone groups together and helps each other out, like
Yeah.
there's no stopping us.
There's no stopping us. No stopping.
uh, man.
Oh, man, rest in peace, Ozone, man. But what's one thing I wanted to tell you? Oh yeah, so we have to get these audios on the podcast stuff, all the streaming sites. We gotta put all the audio on the podcast streaming sites,
Yeah,
and
let's get it.
yeah, we gotta hopefully we get that shit done today.
Yeah,
But
we can. You get it. We can get it going after for sure, dude.
yeah,
I'm free all day, so we'll do it.
I'm free for most of the rest of the day.
I'm free for another 2 hours after this. Then you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
it was it was crazy though. This whole like time off. I even took like time off from like from IG, from all that shit. I took time off from it, and it's good. It's refreshing.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Man, you're talking to the right person here.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, I'll like post up here and there, like repost somebody's like the homies have an event. I'll repost that and stuff. But like for the most part, I was just like, I'm just keeping off of it because I do want to start putting my focus more towards TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And I was thinking about like what I can do, and I mean, I have some ideas. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna start try to do that more. I'm not gonna. I'm only gonna fuck with IG. Just posting pictures. No longer gonna post videos. Maybe some reels, but that's about it. Not no like videos for Instagram anymore.
I hate it, dude. Like, I know I told you a while back. If when the time comes, when we reach that level of fame,
Hmm.
I will literally hire someone eh, to fucking take care of my social media. Like,
Yeah.
I have to force myself to fucking post shit, and I just post like you said or two. I just post and I just that's it.
Hmm.
I'll answer fucking messages or someone comments, but I try to stay off of there. It's just, man, it sucks the life out of you sometimes.
It does. It gets me frustrated too sometimes because
Hmm.
like I'll see like remember that one cat that like got exposed for doing like
That
fake
fucking
live
clown, yeah.
doing live beats, live beats.
Yeah, he's some guy who wears a mask
Yeah.
and then he does his live set. But this fool did it on a fucking Pioneer S9, and real DJs caught that his shit wasn't even plugged in.
Yeah.
Fucking the sound was something with the sound levels were off. Like,
Mhm.
they exposed the fuck out of his ass, and
Yeah. I
you
mean,
fucking clown. Like, I
he's
don't
he's
know.
probably a good producer, but good. I'm sure those songs and those remixes he was doing that was him. Shout out for him because he's actually pretty good. But if you're gonna fake something like that, man, come on, bro.
Yeah, I made me question his work too.
Yeah,
I was like, maybe he doesn't even make that shit. Maybe
that's
someone
true.
else is making it for him, and he's just
Hmm. Meanwhile, like people like you and me are like fucking constantly trying to elevate ourselves by posing our like you're doing the SP 909 and I'm doing
oh,
like
the 404.
404. I'm sorry. So you're doing the SP 404 and then I'm doing the machine live and shit. And it gets like what 83 plays or something like that, and this guy's getting like freaking over a million. Like, come on,
Hmm.
dude. Do I gotta put a mask on too?
I started thinking, dude, like it doesn't even matter anymore. Like, I don't care about the plays. I don't care about who likes it or not anymore.
Mhm.
I do it for me, and then I just want to share it. And
Yeah,
there's that one person that fucking gets inspired or changes them, and we're winning, man. Like,
yeah. And I got
it's always gonna grow.
I gotta remind myself that not to care. Like, who
Hmm.
cares, man? Fuck it. And actually, that I've been really good at it. Really good at
Nice.
just not caring about it. Sometimes I even turn the comments off, just like because I don't really. I mean, yeah, I like the compliments. I don't know how to take compliments, but I like compliments. But responding to everybody is sometimes like that's kind of a drag because like you'll be driving, all of a sudden you get like, "Hey man, it's good shit." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." Take
Hmm.
your phone out while you're driving and shit. Like oh shit.
Yeah, I literally waited to to comment people. I used to be like trying to comment right away,
Hmm.
but I just let it be. Like, I always appreciate the compliments, but I just I try not to let it feed. It's funny though. I do care about the comments too. I like to be complimented,
Hmm.
and I don't know how to deal with it that much either. but I do need to hear it sometimes, you know. And
Yeah.
but I try not to. I read this in a book. I don't know if it was Alan Watts' book, but he said don't let the compliments feed your ego, but don't let the comments also destroy your drive as well.
Yeah.
Just accept it, but don't just accept it. That's it, you know.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, he's trying to make a cameo, dude. I'll show his face right now.
He's probably gonna look at the camera too. We're talking about my cat. He's like literally right by the camera.
So, hey, y'all got snacks?
Hey
Y'all got snacks?
man, I smell the snacks over here, bro.
Snacks.
Danny, sit. Danny, sit.
Gonna get on this table.
Also, we talked about it with MCKG, but for some reason that file got corrupted. We had MCKG on the first episode of our season 2, but the way we recorded it, it kind of like the audio got messed up or something like that. But
Windy as fuck.
yeah, we were in my garage. It was probably the last episode of the season 1, to tell you the truth, because it was the green screen. And but we were talking about, like, why we still do this. What's the reason why we keep going? Like, what is the reason to keep going and to not ever quit? So what motivates you to just to fucking wake up every morning and be like, I'm just gonna work on my shit?
I just fucking love this shit, dude. I love this shit. It, it it's a way of life and nothing else. Like when I learned what I want in this life and what I love, then nothing else fucking matters. You know, there are some things, of course, but most everything else doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
It's just I love this shit. It was always there for me, and a majority of the time it was there for me when I had my lows, where I didn't have no one. I didn't have no one to talk to, and
Hmm.
it just fucking it kept me alive. It's the reason why I'm still alive and I can't turn my back on this music. I love this shit. It's like playing video games, dude. Like that's equivalent to me playing video games. I just go in there, create something. It's
Yep.
just amazing, dude. Like it's just I'm gonna just keep doing it till my time is up, dude. And that's all. I know that's what I'm meant. I know what I was created to is just do that. I figured out my gift, and that's what I'm gonna just do.
No, yeah, you're really talented too, which is crazy.
Thank
I was
you.
telling my wife the other day, like, you know what? I think Larry's better than I am. Me is just it's just my like it's like natural talent for you. For me, I got to work hard at it. Like that's like there's a difference between like being naturally talented and then someone that works hard. And I think that's just where I'm at with it. Like I think I just work my ass off and I get good at what I do. But you're just like sometimes like you'll come out with like a beat or something or a melody and I'm like, how the fuck does he keep doing this shit? Like my melodies are starting to sound the same every so often. I'm like, damn, dude, I gotta freaking I don't know what the hell he's doing, but it's crazy. It's insane. You're fucking that dope. But I was like,
Thank you, dude. That means a lot.
but that's like, yeah, I gotta work my fucking ass off to get to that fucking point. That's another reason why I'm like fucking always like just doing it in spurts because it's just a lot of thinking about it, a lot of in my head kind of
Hmm.
shit.
I had to get out of that because I was always I'm one to talk, dude, in my head all the time. But just fucking free your mind, dude. Free your mind.
Yeah, I know. I do. I free my mind every time I work.
I do. My advice too is and I know you do it because I have heard shit that I was like, oh, that's bass. Like
Yeah.
that's straight bass. That's not him trying to sound like anyone or trying to keep up with what's popular. But
Hmm.
I just I follow my heart, dude. Like everything I do, whatever it is, I just follow my heart. I go off feeling a lot.
Yeah.
Like my feels are I love my feels. They can say I'm emo all they want, but I go off that shit and I run with what I am, you know?
Yeah.
And I've heard a couple of times too, the homies like, dude, I like your beats and you have very fucking emotional beats. And I used to hate it when they say that, but now it's like that's who I am and that's what I give off, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just giving off like what's in here and
Hmm.
that's the best thing. My best advice is just when you go off of this, you don't have to work too hard.
Yeah.
It just fucking flows, dude. It's just you're channeling that shit.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Is like, yeah, if you go with your heart, my heart's usually in it when I'm making beats. I can't say my heart goes into it when I'm like doing things outside of beats. Like when I'm well, when I'm editing a track, like say like we did a track together, and I'm editing the track. Yeah, my heart goes into that.
Oh, that's work mode for sure.
No, my heart's in that
Oh,
because
it is
like
in there.
it
Okay,
is in
okay.
that because the editing of like how you say a certain word, how to like when I drop the beat on that certain part of the thing, and I put like some kind of like effect on your shit. And a lot of them, I've been told by a couple people is like, dude, I like that's cool that you do that, like, but unless another producer hears it, no one else is really gonna hear that. Like, yeah, but still, that's just what I like doing. Like, I
No,
like to.
that's one thing about you that I do like is you do those little shits.
Hmm.
I catch it too. Like you do those little you add what is the word? You're adding more flavor. The little I like to say accents. You're doing
Yeah,
little accents and you're still making shit dope, like
yeah,
cutting
I try
parts out
to.
of the beat, like you're making it that much more better. Like I could always send you a beat and it's just the beat from here to here.
Hmm.
But when I send it to you, you'll go into this part of the beat, you'll cut something out, you'll enhance it, you'll add little effects, accents, I mean, effects and
Hmm.
like you fine tune shit and that's what I like about you too. Like you'll go in there and you'll do shit that I've never fucking where's my handshake? You'll do
Copy.
shit that I've never fucking like I myself wouldn't think of, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've been told like nobody else hears it besides like a producer actually listening to it. But I'm like, yeah, I really don't care. It sounds fucking cool to me. That's 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 my first main focus is if it sounds good to me, then I'm happy with it. And the compliments, if you give me a compliment, then I'm of course I'm happy with it too. But I'm more so like there was a beat I made a while back, and I took it to one of the showcases, and I love the beat. The beat I made, I fucking loved it. I didn't care who didn't like it. I love that one beat. But then when I took it to a showcase, they were saying like, "Oh yeah, these beats are good. These good. This one's cool. This one's all right. This one right here, it needs to be remastered. Needs to be remixed. Like you just gotta work on it more." And I'm like in my head, I'm like, "Nah, dude, it sounds perfect to me. This shit's some of the best shit I've ever made. Like that's another reason why I stopped going to showcases."
If it sounds perfect to you, that's all that matters, dude. Like
Yeah.
with all due respect, fuck everyone else, you know.
Yeah.
Homies or not or fucking judges whatever
Hmm.
like I said respectfully, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the reason why I do it because I do it for me. It makes me happy. Everything good and everything bad that came in my life was because of making music. Fucking making music with the homies, making music by myself.
That's
Um,
great times, dude.
yeah,
I was saying like I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't go back in time and change anything. Like every fucking thing is amazing that happened, good and bad in the past to us.
yeah,
It always came out on our music too.
hmm,
It showed, you know.
yeah. You can actually feel it sometimes too, especially in our early shit. You can feel like the emotions we were having, even if it's just a beat playing. You can
Mhm.
feel it. Um, Here's a good like kind of like a little story of like what kept me into doing music is growing up. I'm still not the best looking fucking. I'm not the best looking guy. Weight wise, yeah, I lost a little bit of weight here and there, but I've always been chubby. Um, One thing about me making music was like, we'll go out to party or something like that, or go out to like we'll have like a little get together. And there's always girls there, and then girls would never like look look my way at all. Like it would bother me to a point, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and I work on my music, and then once this music shit starts to pop off, they're gonna be sorry. So that was my motivation, back then was, fuck that. I'm gonna fucking everybody's gonna regret not knowing me. You know what I mean?
Same here. I'm just like I mean, I was the same way too. I was very shy too and I'm not understanding why girls wouldn't talk to me, but when I got home and all that bullshit didn't matter, dude. Like
Oh.
it would all either come out on the beats, and like you said, I was like, them bitches, or even not even just. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say bitches, but
I was trying to go walk around that word.
I'm sorry, but like even just anyone in general, like when you would hear like the homies or random people go up to the MCs of the crew
Hmm.
and just fucking like praise them, and you would be like, they know you make music, but they didn't acknowledge you.
Yeah.
That was always like, oh, I'm gonna go home and make something, then they'll fucking acknowledge me, like.
Yeah. That's another reason why I started doing the live beats was because, yeah, I mean, I love DJing, believe it or not. I love being a turntablist, scratching and shit. Like that's cool. I love that shit. I'm always gonna love that shit. But when I'm on the fucking live beats, like making a beat live, or it's called finger drumming when you're just live finger drumming, a beat and shit. People seem to like that more because, like, I don't know, it's
You turn into a fucking performer, dude. Like
yeah.
that's why, and it's dope, dude. Like I always loved that when you started doing that shit, man. Like that was you getting your fucking shine on and flexing, like
Hmm.
because it wasn't just you weren't just doing a live beat, you were doing a live dope beat because you had a fucking dope ass fucking fire ass beat, dude.
Yeah. It was It was. I mean, it still is fun to me. I love that shit. I love doing that shit live. But yeah, I would notice that too. Was I didn't get mad, but I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Whenever I like pull out my beat machine, I start doing the beats live. People will come up with their phones and start recording me, and like they were blocking me from the crowd, so they couldn't see what I was doing. I'm like, I'm doing? They're doing like in my head, like, what the fuck are you doing? Get away! Get out of the way!
Bow, bow, bow.
But yeah, I don't know, something about making or playing a live beat like that. Like it always people like are amazed to it by it. That's why I love doing it. I don't do it as much as anymore, but when I do get into it, like I'm always doing some fucking crazy shit. Like I don't know, did E keep a snippet of that video that you and me were doing when I was doing the beat live and you were scratching?
He might have.
Cause that was a good set. That was fucking dope. I actually want to get a
Oh,
copy of
that
your set.
freestyle. Oh,
Yeah. I
oh,
want to get a copy of that, and I want to get a copy of your set. Maybe put it on the Off Fresh YouTube.
no, just yeah, we could do that, and fucking, we'll save it for the event too. We'll make sure we get footage from that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll have something to share.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a cool
Yeah,
little live stream.
it was dope because just that's how that like the chemistry just like magnets. It just
Yeah.
he started doing the beat, and I was like, oh shit. So then I forgot what I was adding, like phrasing, a little bit of phrases, but
Hmm.
somehow it meshed together and it sounded dope.
Yeah. But then you did your set, and then Slick Vic was adding those acapellas. I was like,
Oh
ooh, god
yeah,
damn, this shit's dope as fuck.
yeah, that shit was hard. I was like, oh fuck, dude. Made me want to fucking go home and add acapellas to these fucking projects, man.
Right? Hell yeah. But what do you got? What do you got going on for the next few months? What's the next project that you working on, or do you want to work on?
I have a lot of projects, and I'm not trying to brag, that are ready to go. I just need to get them on Pro Tools. I keep thinking, which one am I gonna do next? Like I have this whole project. Remember that one beat I played, the last one, when we were at E's house?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I That project, I made it the first time we had the COVID came and we got sent home for a while.
yeah.
I fucking had that shit. It's finished. I just need to put it out.
Hmm.
I That's done, and I want to call it. I wanted to call it Time Traveler, the guide, Time Traveler's Guide, I
Hmm.
think. But I wanted to change it because A$AP Rock came out with this album and he said the guide to the spirit world. So I
Right.
don't want people to think I'm copying him, or I'm not say, oh, I did it first. But
Oh yeah, I
I
hate
want it
that
to
shit.
be the guide to time traveling.
Hmm.
And I was that got me inspired to make that project from the Netflix show Dark. And that shit has to do with time travel and shit. And it just inspired me to fucking do that shit. But I have that. I have some lo-fi projects. I have two types. I have one with like kind of classical music,
Hmm.
and then I have another one with spacey beats, and I have like four projects, bro. And I'm just fighting in my head. Was like, which one am I gonna do first?
Hmm.
But I'm gonna do a lo-fi. It's gonna be a lo-fi one. What about you?
Well, since the Dope album's done, um, I'm gonna see what Philly, because Philly has an album coming out too, and I'm gonna see what the deal with that is. But I'm my next focus is gonna be on starting that YouTube live radio station.
Ah,
I'm gonna start focusing on that. Everything I've ever made is gonna go on this shit. And actually, I was looking through because I was, when I was cleaning this office, I was going through all my junk, and I actually found a little quantum notebook I made
nice.
like 2 years ago, and on there, like, believe it or not, and this is gonna fucking happen because I'm working on it now, but I saw on there what I wrote down, and one of them said, "You will release all your beats." I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "I'm actually on the verge of doing that." I'm like, "That's fucking cool."
Everything's in effect, dude. The ball's rolling, bro.
Yeah,
We got this, man. Like,
and I was like, "Dude, I'm fucking hell yeah! I'm in the right track." I predicted this fucking 2 years ago, and now I'm
no,
gonna
you
work
didn't
on it.
predict it. You manifested it.
I manifested it. I I traveled to the future and I told myself,
You're like,
"Hey,
I got a secret to tell
you bitch," fucking leave. But yeah, I was looking at my notebooks. I'm like, dude, that was one of them. Was that you're gonna release all your beats? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that shit.
the time is now, bro. Like, it's time for us to fucking keep moving and put shit out, man. Oh, I did want to say back when we were talking about, you did it because for you,
Hmm.
you love that beat you're talking about. Rick Rubin posted up something. He's a producer for those that don't know. Very dope producer, very spiritual dude. But I believe he said in his post, uh, do it, find your gift, do it, and then share it with the world. I was like, fuck, dude, like, that's it.
That shit deep.
Like, love what you do and then share it with the world. I can't, word for word, I can't remember, but
That shit deep, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, just keep fucking going, man. Like, I forgot who said it too. I think you sent it to me too. Was find what you're passionate about and fucking keep doing it.
That was,
Is that Gary?
yeah, that
Gary V.
Gary V. And did I send you the one about Jay-Z? What he did? He said,
Mm, if you did, I can't remember.
I think it was one of us sent it to each other, but
Yeah,
Jay-Z said, the it's plain and simple, like, go inside
should know
you,
that by
find your
now.
God-given talent and fucking home in on that and share it with the world. Like, run with that.
Yep.
Like, I know we said this plenty of times. We're not meant to fucking slave nine to five and then wait till we're fucking 60, dude. Like,
To retire.
to retire. Like,
Yeah, fuck that.
that gap of your life is fucking gone working, like,
Mm-hmm.
I know everyone has their circumstances, their hard times, but as long as you do what you love to do certain amount of times in the day, like,
Yep.
make sure you don't want your life to be fucking regret. You regret doing not doing shit in your life and
Yeah.
like, oh, I worked all my life and fuck, man, that's where time went.
Yeah, that's why. Um, when the homies, the coworkers, uh, back then I used to pride myself on how good of a worker I was. Nowadays, I don't care, and they see it because they're starting to say like, "Oh yeah, I'm starting to get better than you." I'm starting to be like, I really don't care, like, because if I get fired tomorrow, I guarantee there's gonna be someone else fucking here in the next fucking 2 weeks.
Yep, even if you die too.
Yeah, so I was like,
Like,
well, who the fuck cares if I'm good at this fucking job? I'm trying. Yeah, believe me, I'm saving lives. I'm gonna do the best I can to save lives, but I'm not gonna freaking be at this job very long, dude. I'm gonna fucking especially now that it's getting harder, it's getting more tough. I feel like it's coming, like fucking our whatever we're doing, either this podcast, the music, the radio station,
mhm.
whatever we're working on is it's on the come up.
I feel like the universe is doing that
Hmm.
because it has been time for us to fucking fly, take
Yeah.
flight, and the universe is giving us that push, is pushing us to the edge so we can take flight.
Yep.
Um, yeah, dude, but I've been hearing that shit all over all fucking jobs, dude. Like, someone told me, oh yeah, dude, he told me the same thing that we're going through at his job, Of course, like if you look at the fast food industry, they haven't had that much people.
Yeah.
And why? Because it's fucking bullshit, like yeah, you're not paid enough and people are not going to work hard if they're not paid enough.
Yeah. Minimum wage equals
Mhm.
minimum
You
effort.
can't you can't fucking you can't definitely can't live off of one income. You can't have a house off one income unless you're fucking making that money, but for someone on minimum wage, you can't survive.
Mm-mm. They're probably living with roommates or still living with their parents,
Yeah.
unless their parents are rich and they just buy them their house. But that's a whole.
That's not for most of us.
I know. Most of us got into this life and we're on the hardest difficulty.
Mhm.
Not saying
Yeah.
that we're in the hardest difficulty, but we're.
What's that meme? It
Huh?
goes uh they put us God gave it to us cuz we're on God mode or something. Fuck, man.
No, it was a guy. He was like all like pimples face and stuff, and
Yeah.
he's like, guys usually get girls pretty easy, but God put me on here on legendary,
Yeah.
something like that, something around those lines. But that
Yeah.
was, I think, as funny as that was, it's fucking true. It's
Goes for
fucking.
everything. Nothing's easy though. Like
Mm,
nothing is fucking easy. Like if it was easy, we'd be where we want to be.
yep.
And that's where it goes back to me saying the universe wants you to know if you want something, and the universe is gonna test you, is gonna put obstacles. It's not gonna come easy. It's gonna be fucking a lot of work. Is a constant work that you gotta do. Sometimes it'll be easier than other times, but you're gonna be having to do work.
Yeah, and it's always fun starting at fucking step number one. It's
The
always
hardest
fun.
one.
Yes.
Day one is always the hardest.
Well, I want to say the first 10 steps is the hardest, because once you start getting into that fucking that 8, 9, and 10 step, you kind of start questioning yourself, like, damn, I'm doing all this fucking work. Do I keep going or do I just fucking stop? It's too much. And people that fucking are successful would never stop. They just said, fuck it, let's keep going.
Yeah. I would be like, I made it here. Why
Mhm.
am I gonna stop? Most people stop. You know, they. I seen this post too where they said like, for example, I can't really do it here, but let's just say that right here's the finish line, or to where you're gonna be. A lot of people quit right when they're near that, and
Mhm.
if they would have realized that they could have just kept going, it would have just happened.
Yeah.
And they fucking just they give up. But my thing is, I came this far, dude. And if I quit
Mhm.
now, it'd be a waste of time. Like I've over
Yeah.
wasted so much time.
And we like this whole episode is like we love this shit. We fucking love fucking our music. We love our podcast. We love the people that listen. Thank you for everybody that listens to our podcast. Uh, Thank you for all of our friends and stuff, and all of our homies and shit like that push us every day too. Like we're not just pushing each other. We're trying to push our friends. Our friends are pushing us to like be better, which is fucking dope. Um, but yeah, we love this shit, regardless if we're making beats or not. We're doing something around music that
Yeah,
we love doing this shit.
has to do with music, bro.
Yep.
And that's fucking. I love this shit, dude. Like, gosh, I just
Yes.
fucking love this shit. Makes me happy. Makes me smile. And your cat ran
Cat loves snacks, so he saw a snack over there.
the fuck.
Yeah, but
Cat snacks.
it's fucking it's insane, dude. That's one thing I was talking about this podcast was to my wife was like, what's funny is that like, doing this music shit, always being behind the scenes, people not really showing love to the producers, the DJs, the fucking, the engineers. It's like if I was a rapper, I told her that it'd be different. Like fucking people would recognize me and fucking know who I am, know what I do. And then she told me like, "Well, you do a podcast now, so what do you need a rap for?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't even
Damn.
think about that." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, good point, dude.
I was like, "Fuck, I got a podcast. I could talk all my shit here." So all you rappers out there, no,
Yo, freestyle right now.
freestyle right now,
I'm
motherfucker.
coming.
You
Bring
look
that heat.
like
You look like Martha Stewart mixed with Bill Cosby. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even. I don't freestyle. I don't freestyle fucking battle rap.
freestyle battle rap.
So rusty as fuck. I couldn't even. I don't think I could hold a freestyle anymore.
You gotta freestyle like on the stage like you did with Husky. That shit was.
I lost that skill for sure. Just haven't been practicing that. Rusty as fuck.
I mean, you practice what you want to be good at. You know what I mean? At the time, you wanted to be good at freestyling because we were going to parties and you were jumping into the ciphers, and yeah, you practiced to get good at it, and you got good at it. But then you started practicing more of your writing skills, and you started being like a dope like MC. You can make a good song, and then yeah, you shifted over to beats, and then you shifted back over to turntablist. And
Yeah, I started cutting again too. I for this whole project I didn't really touch the turntables.
yeah,
I'm trying to. I started cutting again because was inspired by other beats and other DJs. I was like, oh fuck, this food's fucking getting down. I was like, makes me
yeah.
want to cut.
Actually, speaking of cutting, um, we have to put out another looper.
Yes,
That should be like probably our main focus the next week and a half or so, or 2 weeks.
yes, I'm down for that.
'Cause I have beats. I know you have beats, and we just gotta freaking pick the ones we really want for this.
Yeah, I'm down. Homie hit me up to be on his looper project,
Mhm.
but he said like basically like, oh, you got the floor, so like there's gonna be like he was doing it. He done a couple of projects, and every producer collab he does, like someone gets to shine, you know.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, oh, bro, like I'm down, but not right now. I got like too much on my plate, man. And the reason I was also is like I want to do a looper project. Like we're due for another one, and that old school project too. I'm
Yeah,
hyped for that one, dude. I already got 2 beats.
the old school project.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got 2 beats. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like Egyptian lover, you better watch out. We coming.
You'd
We
be like,
coming. You one of my favorites, but we coming for
"Oh man, I'm gonna kill him in the morning."
you.
You said at your school closed the night before your first day of school. Like, oh man, I'm gonna kill him in the morning, man. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was great. Like, man, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
First day of school, man. Got my favorite outfit right there.
But remember that challenge I told you in one of the episodes of last season? I said I was gonna challenge myself to only use 808 drums on my beats that I'm gonna put out from here on out.
Yeah.
So I kind of issued myself. I'm gonna start that shit probably next year because I have a shitload of beats. I have like literally over like 100 beats. I got off my phone 2 days ago. I was just sitting here like on my desk, just fucking exporting everything out, making sure everything's looped, everything's fucking perfect. But I exported over 100 beats,
Damn.
and actually I can show you the list too.
No, I believe you should.
I have
I
100 beats
believe
on my phone. I exported every one of them out, and I'm like, damn, if I release these, do I have to put 808s on these shits or?
I would just say, put them out. Like those are already made, so you could do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as far as whatever you make now, just do 808. You know,
Yeah, I was thinking about making an
if you
808.
want, you know.
I was thinking about making an 808 kit and just having that shit fucking yeah, just on my in my back pocket.
And the
'Cause
only reason I'm saying that too is because I can't wait. I want to hear your 808
well, you
shit.
heard one of them. Remember on the dope album?
Yeah,
On
that one
the
I knew it. When I heard that shit, I was like, "Oh, that's bass, dude. I know that motherfucker already made one."
it's like, oh, who's this? Who's this? And all of a sudden, that fucking that.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh shit. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, dude. I love the 808s, man. Something about them is just so fucking dope. I think because we're turntablists. Whenever
Mhm.
we hear it, we think of the Planet Rock, the
Yeah, the
Egyptian
electro
lovers.
vibe.
We just think about that shit. But that's fucking dope. I fucking I got we got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we got all this work, dude, and I can't wait. Like, I can't wait for this shit, man. I want to fucking. I wanted to go and release something too tonight,
Hmm.
just because I've been hyped. I was like, or the project's finished, so I want to try to release a little single.
Yeah.
Get it super legit and everything.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was gonna upload the dope album probably later on today or tonight and come out with the release date whenever it comes out. And that freaking that little contest is gonna go up pretty soon too.
Noise.
Nice.
That is noise.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait for the future months, weeks, months, years.
And it's a good year, man. I can't say anything. It's been a great fucking year. Well, I mean, it's been great for me since COVID struck. Like I've gotten more busier than I've ever been, like
Hmm.
productive wise. I've been keeping myself busy.
Yeah.
And I just told myself, just keep it going, dude. Like you have the momentum. Like it's just the ball's rolling. Just keep it going, man.
Yeah.
Like just don't get stuck in that it's not finished yet and then never release it. So I'm
Put it
just
out,
trying
man.
to, yeah. That's that video we gotta do. Put it out, man. Hey, put it out.
Pew, pew.
Pya, pya. We
Yeah,
got a
dude.
funny video coming out
Yeah.
soon.
And my next focus too on I'm gonna focus on TikTok. I'm gonna do this little series. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but I can tell you guys the title of the series. It's called Beats and Pizza. And the reason for that is because, it was my birthday a few days ago, and all the homies came through. And instead of going to get like the Little Caesars hot and ready or the Domino's, 5 for 5 deal, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own pizza because I love making pizza. And everybody had the pizza, and everybody was telling me how good it was.
Yeah, that's bomb, dude.
I'm like, oh fuck yeah! Even like my wife the next day, she was like, "Do you have any more of those of the dough?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." So I made one more, for me and her, and she was like, "We're gonna split a pie," and then she was like, "Is there any more?" I'm like, "No, I ate the other half." But she really loved it too. She's like, I love when you make this pizza." I'm like, "This should be a thing, man. I should record what I fucking make." But of course,
Yeah, it
incorporate
was
the beats.
bomb ass pizza, dude. The one that had jalapenos in it, I was like, woo.
Oh yeah, that shit was bomb. That's what I made the next day for myself, and she had just regular cheese pizza. But yeah, that's my whole thing is me pizza and beats.
Call it pizza, bro.
Pizza. Hey, you bring the pizza.
Pizza way.
Yeah, it's fucking dope, man. I can't wait for this next few months. Hot boy summer coming up, bro. You better start. I was kidding. Hey, dad bods are in, bro.
Yeah, I actually love myself, dude. I was like, I gotta get skinny, but I kind of love my belly. Feel comfortable.
Every morning I wake up, I look down and see my belly, and then my belly just looks back at me like, "Hey,
What's good? What we eating?
what's for breakfast, man?" All that shit the other night, dude. When we're playing Call of Duty. Hey, boy, dude, like, what the fuck?
I think it got to the point like we got so tired. I think I was very tired, and
Yeah.
when you get tired, you get your sleepy voice,
Yeah.
and then you just start mumbling, and that's how that whole joke came out. We're like, I'm going stone, you shoot him right there, boy.
You're like, what the fuck you say?
Yeah, we went off of that shit for a good fucking 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, then fucking tiredness took struck, and we went to bed.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, dude. Remember when we talked about on the podcast about our imagination and shit?
Mhm.
Well, we'll never show this footage, but when we were interviewing MCKG,
Mhm.
there was a moment I remember where you and me went off of there. We went off
Yeah.
and we got into our minds and started imagining shit, and MCKG just wasn't like wasn't wasn't joining in.
Yeah.
So it was like I started in my head at that time. I started laughing. I was like, dude, we had that moment, and that was proof that some people, I think, don't like imagine what you imagine,
Mhm.
And I thought it was pretty funny. Like you and me were just cracking up at something stupid that we just started
And
feeding off
we
for a
started
while.
making a storyline about it and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, I know.
It's true though, dude. Like I when I seen that meme or that post,
Mhm.
they said that you mean to tell me there's people who don't imagine that what you're imagining? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, whoa, that blew my mind.
Yeah. Actually, I seen a video about that, and some guy said like his best friend was a scientist, and his mind, he says all he sees is numbers. But then with his mind, he sees a story being made, and that's insane that people are like that.
Wow.
But and the guy that that sees numbers in his head, he was intrigued at like some of the stories he was telling. Is like, yeah, you don't fucking see this. Like, yeah, like you and me said, like we see a fucking one of those guys right there. Yeah, we see him just like punching him, but then like in our heads, he fucking like power punches his ass. He's like, shh, like, get up, Vegeta.
Dust yourself off and fight. Yeah, that's amazing, dude. Imagination.
Oh yeah,
But that was the last few podcasts.
yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, and you guys need to watch it, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you got a good imagination, hopefully you can agree with us and be like, oh yeah, that's what I do. I do that shit too. Yeah.
Oh, I showed you that TikTok. That kid does it too.
Oh, dude, that was amazing, dude.
I
Like
was
I
like, dude,
fucking love that shit, dude.
yeah. I started following him, man. I'm like, shit. This kid on TikTok. If I can remember him, I'll probably tag him. But this kid on TikTok, basically, the way he plays on TikTok is the way we used to play with our toys back in the day. He thought of a whole storyline with his Avengers
Mhm.
action figures, and yeah, he has Captain America. He has freaking
Like the
uh
popular ones right
yeah, the
now.
Winter Soldier. He has them all in there, like acting out the. But I forgot that bald guy, Professor X.
Mhm.
Professor X usually he's on a wheelchair, and he made Professor X the villain. He gave Professor X a new storyline,
Mhm.
and like in that 1 minute video, like a whole story was made, and like
Yeah.
I was amazed. Like, dude, this is what we used to do back in the day. Like just because this GI Joe was a GI Joe, doesn't mean he's a good guy. He's a bad guy.
Mhm. And the funny thing, it was just his action figures. Like he was playing like on the floor or something.
Hmm.
There was no like action figure scene or town or something. But we could see like we kind of had already envisioned a little
A
fucking
layer.
yeah something.
Hmm.
The way he would talk and shit. That was so dope, dude. Like man, I love that shit, man.
Yeah, like I said, I started following him because I want to see more. I'm like, dude, that's the shit that you and me used to do back in the day.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like
But
good times, man.
all right, man, this is end of episode 1, season 2, and yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this new office. This is gonna be our new set
Yeah,
for.
congrats on your office, dude.
Yeah, thank
Like
you.
very
It's
very dope.
still being worked on, but this is the base of it, DJ base of it.
Base is base. Oh,
Yeah, but yeah, we still got some work to do in this thing, but as far as the set goes, this is our set. This is when Hundo and I get together. We do our just the two of us. I think when we have guests, we're gonna probably just go to them because
whatever's clever, eh?
yeah, I just gotta figure out the whole microphone situation. That's one of the reasons why we can't put up the MCKG because there's two mics. The mic I had was connected straight to the phone, and when I went to play it back, it was picking up your guys' audio. So it just sounded like we are just you know my shit wouldn't sound good, basically.
We'll probably do this. Well, since we ordered the hub already, we
Mhm.
ordered a bigger hub. We can just order another mic
That's
and
true.
just keep it here. And then when they interview, we can just give them the mic wherever we go.
True. But I do have that microphone over there that the other I forgot what it's called, the blue mic,
Oh,
and that one actually records um like I forgot what the terms were, but it's like it records just this part. You can switch the settings and it record this part and this part,
uh,
and you switch the setting again, the third one, and it records the whole room.
oh, nice.
So maybe we can try that. Maybe like like I said, go pick somebody up. Do a quick podcast with somebody and hook it up in a car or a small room, and then we'll run it.
That'd be dope, dude. Like that's a dope idea to car ride.
Hmm.
Whoever's down,
Yeah.
go to car ride or just be a little scenery and shit.
Hmm.
Change of scenery. I can dig it.
Dope.
Yeah, this episode was like a little more of us just catching up, letting you guys know what we've been doing, and
Yeah.
trying to drop a few gems. Even though we might have said some shit in the last podcast or in this podcast that was said in the last couple of podcasts, but
Yeah. But I mean,
there's
that's what a podcast is.
bullshit.
We're just shooting the shit. That's all it is, and people are listening.
Yeah,
People feel like I bet you anything right now. Somebody's sitting there like they feel like they're a part of the conversation. Like they probably feel like they're in the same room as us.
yeah. So how you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
Hey man, I like your
Hey,
shirt. I like your
don't
shirt,
let your
bro.
job piss you off.
Yeah, I like your shirt by the way, man. It's looking. I like the all fresh tee you have on.
You over there, put your shirt on.
Hey, put your shoes on, man. Your feet kind of smell.
Your patas
It
smell.
smells like patas right here, man.
Since we're bullshitting, what's up with Doge, bro? What do you think?
I don't know, man. I don't
You
want to
good?
speak too much on Doge because I'm kind of lost faith in it. But it is on the come up.
Again,
Yes, again.
I would think I would use that as a fucking way to for a day trade, or I guess the unfortunately pump and dump, right? Where you
Yep.
just let it go up and then sell.
Yeah.
I don't see it as a long term, even though they said that Elon is now going to accept Doge, right?
For Teslas, yeah.
Oh, he for Tesla? Oh shit.
That's what I mean, unless I read it wrong, but
Yeah.
I did read that he was accept they were gonna start accepting Dogecoins if you want to buy a Tesla.
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
I
And I
mean,
heard
but
something about
they're worth less than a cent, so
mhm. Need a lot of Doge for that test.
hmm unless it hits like $1 or something like that, then or $2 or $5 or $10, then you got some fucking cash on you.
Yeah. The homie George told me too. He kind of opened my mind. He goes, "Yeah, if you think about it, it's funny back then though.
hmm
Or Elon was accepts Bitcoin. He's promoting Doge, but he accepts Bitcoin and he doesn't accept Doge for to buy a Tesla. But now he changed it, I guess.
2 shares of fucking Bitcoin could probably buy you a Tesla.
For reals, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was tripping out. I was like, I was might buy into it again if it dips.
I did, but I only did like $30.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go like last time I did like fucking I think over $200.
Damn.
I made it's fucked up because that the app I use, it got to like almost 550, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking if it drops again, I'm gonna just sell. It started dropping, dude. It dropped all the way to like 502 or something like that. I was trying to sell, but so many people are selling on that app, the app crashes.
Fuck.
So then I ended up freaking selling at like I think like 578. I mean 478. I was like, fuck, I could have made like an extra like, 50, $60. But it sucks that it's like that. This app needs to upgrade its servers or something like that. But
And I learned that Robinhood too. It was started doing that too.
yeah,
And I found out too that Robinhood doesn't let you own whatever uh, Bitcoin or crypto you buy on there.
really?
Doesn't let you own it. So you could sell it,
hmm
but they said technically it belongs to them. So I was
That's
like,
weird.
fuck yeah, I thought that was weird. So I'm not gonna buy crypto on Robinhood anymore.
Yeah, I stopped.
Like for long term at least.
Yeah, I stick to the crypto ones I have. 'Cause the one crypto one doesn't have like some of the other ones that the other crypto one has.
Coinbase.
Yeah,
It was cool though. I thought it was cool. I fucking turned $70 into 700.
that's fucking dope.
So I was like, I paid for rent, so I won.
hmm Yeah, on the I turned 200 into like I said 4 something.
If it goes
Yeah,
down low,
I doubled it.
nice. As long as you get something, even if
Yeah,
it's $50 more, you're winning.
but then I didn't take it out though. I just put it into something else.
Yeah.
And, that other one's actually losing my money, but fuck it. And that's how the game works.
Mm-hmm. Think of it as discount, dude.
Yep.
Discount day, and then invest, and then it'll shoot back up.
hmm
Yeah, I got to do some more research and
We're reading on these
yeah,
companies.
learn more about it and how it works like that. Like I said about Robinhood, I did not know that you can't own it. So I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, I won't invest in that anymore on that website.
hmm And don't take stock advice and crypto advice from us.
No, we're still
We're
learning.
just learning this shit. We're not advisors. We're not telling you what to
Yeah.
buy. I do want to put that out there because I don't want people to say like, oh, we bought Doge because you're talking about it. I was like, no, don't listen to us.
Hmm.
We're still new to the game.
Yeah.
We're still learning. Yeah, we made a little bit of money, but it's nowhere near some of these other people are making like thousands and fucking hundreds of thousands and
Hmm.
shit. We've only made like a couple $100.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking saying I know that shit. It worked good for me this first
Yeah.
time with what I know and what I learned
Mhm.
and sharing. It
Yeah.
is cool though that we've been sharing. Everyone's is doing it. It's coming up, so
Yeah.
everyone is sharing their knowledge.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you, me, fucking George and John is like that's what we're all talking about. And
We should just have our own like little group chat.
yeah, we should do a fucking like our own little Discord and just look out for this or look out for that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool since we're always talking about it when we see each other.
Mhm. Yeah, especially. But I don't know because the homie John is like he's the way his work is it's insane. So he can always like hop on or tell us what he knows
Yeah,
because he does the crazy shit at work.
Busy man.
Yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. If
Yeah,
you made it
thank
this
you.
far. Yeah, we do go off the rails a couple of times, but I mean that's what our podcast is. We like to focus on, the DJing, turntablist, beat making aspect of it, but we also like to talk about life.
Shoot the shit. And
Yeah.
I didn't really know about that till you said it, because I thought I had the impression that we stick to a topic,
Hmm.
but then later he's like, no, I mean, you could do that in certain areas, but you're shooting the shit most of the time. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck it, then
You
like,
just you just training stories.
yeah, I was like, fuck, dude, that's a lot more of a relief, you
Yeah.
know.
Cause like yeah, like when we first like yeah, it was a learning curve for I mean we could talk about it. We're shooting the shit still. When we were talking about it, in the beginning, we kind of like wanted to talk about our origin story about how we came up on the shit, on music and shit. But then like the next like I think on episode 3, I thought about it like what, we're going too much into like trying to follow a timeline, and that's cool and all. And if we're gonna retell our origin story again, but let's just talk like one maybe two topics. Knowing us, we're gonna go off the rails because we always do. That's just what a podcast is. You just fucking shooting the shit, and yeah, that's fucking yeah, what a podcast is.
Okay.
So we can just
That-
talk about like yeah, today we're gonna talk about eating pizza. How do you eat your pizza? I eat mine with a fork because one time I burned my tongue.
I like to put ketchup on my pizza. Have you heard of that?
I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the freaking Lunchables is basically fucking ketchup.
Oh, that's true, dude. Fuck. Damn. Still
Yeah.
pretty bomb though. Still slaps.
Oh yeah.
But
I
they were
love.
making a big deal about the people who put ketchup on their pizza, and then of
Yeah.
course the pineapple people.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I like pineapple on pizza, man. Especially if you get like the Hawaiian, like the you know the ham and pineapple. For some reason, I like that. I like the combination.
I can do it if there's pepperonis and jalapenos on that bitch.
Oh
I
yeah,
need some
definitely.
spice, like
Yeah, you
some
definitely
fucking spice.
some peppers on top of the on that bitch.
Yeah.
Make that shit burn. The heartburn.
Yeah, fuck, dude. Pizza fucks me up, dude. I love pizza, and I had to cut ties with Domino's, dude, because that shit fucks me up for days. Heartburn for days, dude. One
Yeah,
time I had heartburn for like fucking 4 days.
yeah. I'd fuck with the Little Caesars before I'd fuck with Domino's.
Yeah, for reals. Their deep dish slaps, dude. I fuck with that shit heavy.
Yeah.
And when it gets cold, you just throw it in the oven, and then
Oh,
right
get some
there,
crispy.
is ready.
Fuck yeah. But I fuck with my
Yeah, I'll
pizzas.
fuck with your pizzas too. Shit, man. We get that shit cracking
open
next
up.
week. Pizza party.
I'm gonna open up my own fucking little pizza shop called Pizza.
Pizza.
Took a pill and a pizza. But this was a cool episode. Cool,
Yeah.
cool episode 1 of season 2. Welcome everybody to season 2. All fresh chats.
Welcome.
We're gonna do a new intro, hopefully sometime in the future. But stay tuned. We got more shit.
I do.
We're gonna have special guests in this season. We're gonna have some people come through and
Yeah.
bless
I can't wait.
bless us with their knowledge.
I want to hear that, and I also want to hear like what everyone like did to get into music. Like,
Yeah,
like what was their cause to do it. I do really, from rhymers to fucking DJ, whatever it is, they creators, artists,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, dude. It's gonna be dope. I can't wait to get like some of these people on. And it's cool because like, there's even people like hitting me up on DMs like, hey, are you gonna have guests and shit?
Yeah,
I'm
I've
like,
heard
yeah,
that too.
yeah, definitely, man. We want people. We want MCs too. We're not by no means we're hating on MCs. We're not hating on rappers. We just don't like the credit that that we don't as producers don't get as DJs turntablists. But I mean we're gonna have MCs on here. We're gonna have mostly beat makers, producers, DJs, and turntablists. But stay tuned.
Artists too.
Yeah, we might have some like off the wall like guitar player or something.
Yeah, fucking even clothing brands too. Like Quest for Sound wants to be on there. Can't wait to have him.
Oh yeah,
I want to hear his story.
yeah, definitely him,
Um,
the homie Waker. I want to hear
yeah,
his story. Cool cat, man. He's a really cool dude. He shows a lot of love, man. Shout out to Waker.
I
Got
gotta
a,
listen to his new song, and I haven't listened to it yet.
it's funky.
Oh
He's on some
shit! Right on.
he's like some like grimy West Coast shit.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay.
I fuck
Listen to that on the way home.
I fuck with it. Fucking I gotta listen to the co album though. Everybody's ranting about the co album, but then when like the homie came out with the single, I jumped on the homie's fucking
uh,
on his shit first. I'm like, dude, this shit fucking slaps. Like, fuck yeah.
okay.
But
Let's do this.
all the homies that are posting up the Cole's album, I really hope that when I come out with the dope album, that you guys do the same thing for me. Because you guys don't know Cole, you guys know me. Same thing with Hundo's oldies tape.
I I don't care anymore.
I
I know we said this.
still care, damn it.
If they want to do it, they'll do it. If not, then
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. At least for our event, the listening party,
Mhm.
the Pass the Ox.
Yeah.
I'm not anticipating everyone going, and I came to agreement with that. Like, don't fucking get upset if there's not a lot of people. Be thankful that there's a group of people there, whoever's there at that moment,
Mhm.
and those are your fucking do it for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't know. It's just it gets to that point where you just don't let that shit bring you down.
Yeah.
Just because no one goes, and then you get into that funk. Like for me, I used to get into that funk. Like, oh, no one really likes this shit. Maybe I should just not do it or something. I just shouldn't do that type of music. But there's
No.
always that one person that says, "Oh, that song was this. I love that shit," or what you did here. And that one person, that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else is extra.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's just, like I said, we do it for ourselves. We do it because we love it. The shit that I make today sounds perfect in my ears. So if you have something to say about it, unless I ask you, I don't want to hear what you have to say about it.
Motherfucker, I know it's good. I made it. Just like my pizza. My beats and my pizza slap, motherfucker.
Nope. I've had people tell me that some of my beats fucking blew out their systems. I don't know if that's like a compliment or if that's like a fucking diss, but that's cool. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna take it as a hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Take it as a jack in the crack. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But thanks, guys. This was All Fresh Chat Season 2 opener. This is a long episode, and I'm looking at the time right now. But it's gonna be on streaming sites, so you have no reason not to listen to us anymore. You can download our shit. You can fucking check out our Journey instrumental. Check out the video. The video is fucking cool. Check out when he drops his goodies or his oldies but goodies. What do you call it? The
The
oldies
oldies beat tape,
oldies beat
volume
tape.
1, because there will be more volumes.
Yes, my oldies beat tape was oldies but goodies, but that never got released because of copyright infringement. No, I'm just kidding. I just got lazy and didn't put it up. Keep a lookout for the Dope Volume 2. Shout out everybody that's listening.
And much love, everyone.
Shout out All Fresh Chat. We will have more merch, All Fresh merch, coming out pretty soon. We're working on some designs right now, actually.
Yeah, till then, hit up Quest for Sound. It'll be
Yes.
in the bio as well. Quest_for_sound.
Yeah, they got some dope fucking tees over there.
Right here. I don't want to stand up anymore.
Shout out to Scratch Ranchu again.
Yes, sir.
He's got some dope tees. He actually does like turntable battles too, which is cool. Check him out.
Hey, hit me up a while back too. He's gonna need some more beats for
nice.
his next battle.
Oh yeah, anything, man. He shows us love. We're gonna show him love back.
Yeah.
But yes, peace out. I am DJ BA5E.
I'm l.hundo.
And All Fresh Chat, official All Fresh. If you don't know how to spell All Fresh yet, go back to episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and maybe you might find out how to spell it.
I do want to say this, maybe for if I kind of want to see who's listening. But if anyone wants to hear my philosophy on scratching, share this video and tag me in it. If even if it's just one. A lot of people have asked me, like, you know, how do you like what goes through your mind when you scratch and all this
Mhm.
shit, or what's your take on it? So if anyone a turntablist is listening and wants to know, do what I said, and I will talk about it in our next podcast.
Mhm.
And I'll just share. I'll just share it. You know, I used to want to keep it to myself, but now I just want to share. Like, if it's gonna make you a better cutter, and you know,
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah,
do that.
like we've talked about in the past. If just because you're the smartest person in the room doesn't mean you're in the wrong room. It just means you gotta fucking share your knowledge, help other people out.
Mm-hmm. Yup. And it's gnarly that I do not post enough scratch videos, but when I do, they get the most fucking. I get the most activity on my fucking page, and
Yeah.
I was like, why can't my beats get that much plays? You know, or like
Yeah.
I'm not getting pissed off. I just wonder why. You know, because I put more effort into that. You know, but whatever. You know, I'll just
Just keep going. Fuck
yeah
it.
yeah. Just I'll just keep it going. And
Post
just
what you want. Everybody follow us again. Official All Fresh and on YouTube too. All Fresh Chat on YouTube. Just look it up and you'll see like one of our episodes. You can go to that, subscribe. But episode 1. Peace out.
peace
Love
out.
you guys.
Much love, love, peace, and happiness. Work hard on your goals.
Yes.
Don't let your 9 to 5 fucking fuck you up. Just fuck that shit.